What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to my channel. So today, as you can see, we are snatched. We are feeling our oats.
Feeling my oats. Let me feel my oats.
We're feeling the full fantasy. Today we have another bold eye, another fun tutorial for you guys. Kind of like a first impression, but of course, mostly focusing on the eyes because I have a new launch and a new palette to play with, of course, and that is the ANASTASIA X Amrezy eyeshadow palette right here. And of course I got the little fun mirror on the website as well because I couldn't pass that up. And this is it in all of its fun glory. That is what I'm wearing on the eyes today. So if you want to see what the real tea is on the product, what I think of them, and also how I got this really fun look using the new ANASTASIA X Amrezy palette, then keep on watching. And as you just saw from that intro, we are going to be playing with the brand new ANASTASIA Amrezy eyeshadow palette. So here is the beautiful glitter packaging in all of its glory. And this time, you're not going to get 14 shades, but you're going to get 16 beautiful neutrals with pops of color. Honestly, the color story is actually really cute. I'm loving that little pop of blue, that pop of pink. Everything about this palette is like giving me that fantasy. I am ready to be like full on Nicki Minaj Pink Friday fantasy right now. Also got the PR mailer, which I didn't get PR. I wish I did, but I did not. I purchased it, and I purchased it on their website. And I also got the Amrezy mirror, which I'm actually excited about using today as well to apply all these fun little shadows. So to get started with my look, I'm going to go in with the Blank Canvas Acid Rain, of course, P. Louise base with Mama Mitchell, because it is one of the best primers for the eyelids that I've used in a hot minute, actually. For the crease, I'm actually going to go in with, I think the shade is called Semessa right here, which is a kind of mauve-y, burgundy, pinky kind of color. I really don't know how to explain it. I'm taking on a Morphe M434 brush, and I'm just going to blend this into the crease, getting a nice little shape going. I'm going to go in with a clean Morphe M514 brush, and of course you know the drill. I'm just kind of softly blending this crease out just a tiny bit. Of course I am going to go in with a shade above this color, just to kind of blend everything harmoniously, but I just want to try to get rid of some of the harsh lining going on first before I go in with my next shade. Crease, I'm going to go in with the shade New Yalker right here, which is of course like a warmish tone brown. I just want to take on the same Morphe M514 brush and blend this in with the shade Semessa and get a nice little cohesive blend for the crease. Now with a Morphe M224 brush and the Blank Canvas Acid Rain P. Louise primer, I'm going to go in and cut this crease all the way out, winging it out, and just, you know, try to get a nice little line action going on. On the lid, now that I cut my crease, I'm going to go in with the shade Barb, which is actually a stunning, like, duochrome kind of shade. I'm just going to take it on a Morphe M124 brush, and I'm just going to pack that onto the lid. I think about doing, like, a halo eye kind of effect, so I'm really wanting to go in with the shade Yugo right here, which is a, you know, like a charcoaly kind of brown. I'm just going to take it on a Revolution liner brush. I'm just going to kind of line out the outer corner and of course get like a nice little shape and dimension going on for this look. Now with another Revolution liner brush, I'm just going to take the shade Barb again. And I'm just taking this right above that liner, mixing it in with the other. So far, I'm feeling this fantasy. As you can see, I entered the Yugo shade right on the inner corner, and I also added a little bit of the shade Cupcake on the outer sides of the shade in the middle, which is Barb, and I'm really loving this cute little moment. I'm going to go do the other side, and going to put on some foundation, some concealer, some cream contour, and some powder, you know, because that's not a part of this video, and then I'll be right back to finish off the rest of this eye and face with you guys. So now I apply my base and my concealer and my cream contour as well. I'm wearing the Morphe Dimension Effect Contour Stick in 14. I'm wearing the Milani foundation thanks to my friend Brayden, who reminded me of this foundation, and it is actually really stunning. I believe this one is in the shade Nude. And I'm wearing the Jeffree Star Magic Star Concealer in C3. So now to finish off this eye, I'm of course going to go in with the lower lash line again. I'm going to go back in with the shade Yugo, and I'm just going to kind of line the lash line, you know, to just kind of bring that wing back that I already made. And of course, just going to connect it on the lower bit. Little blending brush, I'm just taking the shade Yugo again and smoking out this lower lash line. As you can see, I kind of kept it sharp right here, but I really wanted to go in with like a really like smoked out like lower lash line. I thought it'd be really cute and fun to do, just because I really don't love to have too much of a graphic shape. And now I'm just going to go in with a little bit of New Yalka again and smoke out this lower lash line as well. You know, just get a nice little cohesive blend going just to make this lower lash pop even more. Got a cute little smoky blend going on. I'm going to go in with a Morphe M213 brush and going to go in with the shade Leo for the lower lash line. This nice pop of blue. I thought it'd be really fun to just kind of throw this whole thing together. Before I finish off this side, of course I'm going to finish off this side. For my inner corner, not my brow bone just yet, for my inner corner I'm going to go in with the shade Reezy, which of course is a bright, hot, pink metallic shade. I'm just going to take it on a Morphe M213 brush and I'm just going to pack this in the inner corner. Finish off this eye on the brow bone highlight. I'm going to go in with the shade Anastasia, which is just a beautiful shade that I was actually going to put on my lid, but I really loved Barb a little bit more. Ooh, that's pretty. So I'm just taking this right here on the brow bone, getting it nice and ready before I go in with the rest of this look. And now I have the lashes on, the brows are done, everything is looking snatched. I went in with the Dip Brow Pomade in a soft brown from Anastasia, and I went with the So Extra Mykonos from Lily Lashes, and I'm really loving this eye. It is so intense and so up my 2020 alley. It's not even funny. I don't even know what's going on with me, but I am feeling myself this year. Let's just say that, and I'm really happy about that. I'm going to go in, of course, with some cheek. This is not, of course, a first impression. The only thing that I am first impression-ing is the Amrezy palette. So, of course, I'm going to go in with the Nikita Dragon Beauty Face palette right here. I'm actually going to go in with the shade BB Girl, which is the blush shade, of course. I'm taking it on my favorite Morphe blush brush, which is the E4. Yes. Looking cute and wanting my face to be beat and ready for the gods. So I'm going to go in with the shade Femme. I might mix a little bit of Surge. I'm not sure yet. I'm going to see how Femme will look. I'm just taking on a Benefit Hoola bronzer brush. I don't really know why I've been falling in love with this brush all over again, but it is such a nice bronzer brush. Like, it just goes on fluffy and nice, and the bronzer goes on super soft, and it chisels out your features. Just love it. Now I'm going to go in with the Jaclyn Hill, the Flash highlighting palette in the shade Iced right here, which is like one of my favorite shades. And of course, we're just going to get these cheeks brightened up right now. Like, this is still by far one of my favorite highlighter palettes right now. It is so good. The formulation is so freaking creamy. And then look at how beaming it is in just one stripe. For a little lip concoction, I'm going to go in with the ColourPop Lippy Pencil in the shade BFF. This is actually a really nice lip liner pencil, and I actually think that it's super creamy, and it's not bad for $6. For lipstick, I'm going to go in the MAC lipstick in the shade Act Natural, which is actually such a pretty light kind of beige nude color. It goes really well with this lip liner, and it gives like a little bit of some dimension. Just a little bit, sorry about that. Now I'm going to go in with the NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Fortune Cookie. I actually haven't tried their gloss formulation in a very long time, and it actually feels quite nice, and it's only $5, so I really feel like that's really good for like a nice little hydrating lip gloss. And here you have it, you guys. This is the final look, doing this full face tutorial, pretty much full face for you guys, but mostly centered around the eyes, and of course playing with the Anastasia Amrezy eyeshadow palette. So right now I am feeling my oats.
Let me feel my own.
I'm feeling this fantasy. I am like loving this look. Another favorite of 2020 for me because honestly it is like everything and I'm just obsessed. But let me just talk about the palette really quick. So this palette retails $49 and it is available in Ulta, Sephora, and Anastasia.com I believe as well. But honestly the color story in here, iconic. Beautiful, stunning, and honestly, the formulation's actually really nice. Now, I will say the pressed glitters, which is Liddy and Gemini, I believe, those ones you definitely need a little bit of a glitter glue, because I did apply them before, and they just were, you know, they just needed a little stick, you know what I mean? But otherwise, every other shade, including Barb, which is my favorite right now, is, like, outstandingly beautiful. The pigmentation's amazing. The blendability was great. I had no issues with any of the shades that I used. I literally was able to blend everything together properly and beautifully, and I really do love this palette. So congratulations to Amrezy, to Narvina, to Anastasia, and everybody in the team. I really hope that one day I can, you know, continue my artistry and have fun and, you know, maybe gain a spot on their PR list one day. But you know what? It's not about the free makeup. It's more about the recognition. And of course, I would love to be recognized for what I do, for you guys, for myself, and of course what I do with makeup, because I won't say I'm the best, don't get me wrong, but I definitely would say that I am not terrible, and I would love to showcase my artistry on a bigger platform someday. So you never know, we'll have to wait and see. Anyways, make sure you thumbs it up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in the very near future. Love you. Bye.